So my name is Clara. I've been a social worker since 2014. Prior to that, I was a foster carer, which is kind of what led to the jump into social work. I've never looked back. I've never regretted it, even in the dark moments. I started off in a local authority in what they were then family support teams. That was a change in role. And currently I am working at Medway as a senior practitioner in the children's social work team, long-term safeguarding, child protection and CHIM. I think it was a natural progression from foster caring because I saw such variable social workers. I saw some that were phenomenal, that would go above and beyond for the children and that really got the children. But I saw others that they came, they did their bit, but they weren't really invested. And sometimes when they'd speak to you afterwards about the child, there'd be quite negative tones from them. And I just used to think it's not good enough. It goes back to, would this be good enough for your child? Would you accept that? So that was what prompted me to say, actually, if you can't beat them, join them and do it better. I think my favourite thing about being permanent is it really gives you the chance to ground yourself in a good team and also think about what you want. If you're permanent, you can kind of sit down with your manager and say, I've thought about where I am. This is what I need to develop. This is something that I'm really interested in. And it varies from local authority to local authority. Where I am now are really good at, okay, if this is what you want to do, then we can think about a secondment or we can think about training in that area. So I think permanency gives you a chance to focus on where you want to move forward. Management isn't for everybody and there's lots of different roles. What I enjoy about my service is the local authority I am is a fairly small one. So it's a really close-knit service. My team is fantastic. And I've always said, because I've worked in teams that people haven't gelled and they're not working as a team, they're very much working as 6 individuals. So the whole getting the team right, getting that ethos, gelling with people, that makes such a difference. Having somebody that you can rely on and people that recognise if you're having a bad day, you come into the office and they look at you and they say, okay, let's just take 5 minutes, have a cup of tea. Yeah. They know you and that they're so willing to help out. I mean, I've got a lovely team at the moment and we really do. If we have one worker off sick, we'll have a quick Teams meeting and we'll just decide how we'll manage their work, give them a bit of breathing space. So the manager is a massive thing. I know managers come and go, but it's about being a leader rather than being a boss. So that's a really big thing. So yeah, getting the team, getting the manager right. I would ask them where they really see themselves, where they want to be and how they think they would achieve that. So for me, I always wanted to do my practice educator and it was about, right, I'm going to go permanent, I'm going to get this bit right, and then I'm going to ask to do that. So it's thinking about those stepping stones to the foundations of where you want to get to. And it's really lovely to actually pass that knowledge on. Once you've achieved something, you've got something, it's really nice to pass that on to your team and to other people. So there's that little bit of self-satisfaction in that. I know that traditionally locums, had a good rate and that was often why they went off that. But then if you balance sick pay and if you balance performance bonuses and wear and tear on your car, if you really sit down and balance it all out, you've got to decide what's important to you. Is it the money? Is it the career path and having that security?